Indian asawa mo? Eh di Bombay siya.
I'm sorry, what?
Mumbai ang asawa mo?
What the hell?
Indian, di Bombay.
What?
If you're a Filipino married to an Indian like me, chances are you've been asked these questions. And there's no point being upset or getting annoyed about it because there's a madness behind all this mess. And I'll get onto it in this video. Of course, I've been asked these questions not once, not twice, but several times. In the beginning, I tend to get annoyed and really irritated about it, but then it came to a point when I just shrug it off and, well, we'll get into the details of it in this episode of Filipindian Tales. Hi guys! Thank you once again for joining me in this episode, and if you haven't done so already, I would be grateful if you can subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I put up a new video. So bakit nga ba Bombay ang tawag ng mga Pinoy sa Indians? Why do Filipinos call Indians Bombay? And why is Bombay such a derogatory term in the Philippines? Let's get on to it, but first, let me explain to you who are the Bumbays in the Philippines. Just as a general backgrounder, before I get to the nitty-gritty of things. As of 2016, well, that's the latest data that I could get my hands into, there are over 50,000 Punjabis living in the Philippines. This data does not include those that are undocumented and are living illegally in the Philippines, doing their business. Well, majority of them are involved in the business of 5-6, which I will get to that in details in the later part of this video. In my research, I came across 3 theories as to why this group of Indians came to be called Bumbays in the Philippines. Number 1, Bombay, now popularly known as Mumbai, one of the most populous cities in India, is the place of departure of most Punjabis and Sikhs who have migrated to the Philippines. When they arrived in the Philippines, they were called the people of Bombay, and then later on, it became Bumbays. Second, according to Professor Joffe Santamaria, an expert on Indian studies and dean at the University of the Philippines Asian Center, the term Bombay might have been coined from the words boom and bay, which is the term that Sikhs used to address their brothers. When Filipinos heard them calling each other as Bombay, the term stuck on and the community came to be known as such. And third, which I find a little too racist to say, but since some people believe that this could be the origin of the term Bombay, I would still have to include this in this video.
I'm sorry. Here's the details.
Well, people say Indians smell like Bombay, which is the Ilonggo term for onions. I'm sorry to say this about my fellow countrymen, but this is downright racist. And I really don't think this is nice to say. For anyone, not only for Indians. The Bumbays have been a subject of many jokes with their trademark appearance of a turban-clad, bearded man riding a motorcycle carrying an umbrella. I don't know where it came from, but that's what all the joke says and all the illustrations that accompanies the joke. Many parents, especially those in the province, would even use the Bumbays to scare their children. Most often you would hear, ibibigay kita sa Bombay, or I will give you to the Bombay if the child is misbehaving or not listening to their parents. So, what made Bombay such a derogatory term? In the Philippines, the mere mention of the word Bombay is always associated with 5-6. 5-6 is basically a money lending scheme introduced by the Punjabi Sikhs in the 1970s. The system allows anyone to borrow money or any items that they may need from the Bumbays. 5-6 may be impractical, or some may say the interest is quite high, but to thousands of poor Filipinos, 5-6 is the easiest way to get money without any collateral or any paperwork. All the transactions are just verbal, there are no documents signed, and the only thing agreed upon is the term of payment or the length of payment. Is 5-6 legal, you may ask? In 2017, Justice Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre II of the Supreme Court of the Philippines announced that usurious money lending scheme like 5-6 is indeed illegal, and anyone who's involved in it can be arrested without any warrant needed. But why is 5-6 still thriving in the Philippines? Due to poverty, poor Filipinos have no other goal but to resort to this scheme, to which the authorities reluctantly turn a blind eye to. Bumbays have been part and parcel of the lives of many Filipinos. People would always say that Bumbays can give you anything you need or want. Not only money, but anything really. Mobile phone, bed linens, crockery, appliances, and even small furnitures. Just ask the Bumbay and he will give it to you. The Bumbays are ready to deliver anything for as long as you're willing to pay them every time they come each day. And of course, the 20% interest that is non-negotiable for them. To be honest, the Bumbays have actually been like the Bumbays of many Filipinos. They have become the person who many can count on in times of need. So, derogatory or not, the Bumbays are doing their business and are actually helping many poor Filipinos in the process. On another front, I am of the opinion that the third reason for calling them Bumbay, because they smell like onion, is completely and utterly foul. I'm sorry, my fellow Filipinos, but this is not fair. Calling someone out of their physical frailty, whether it's true or not, is something that no one has the right to do. So coming back to the question asked to many Filipinos married to Indians if their husband is Bumbay, the answer is no. Maybe to a few who are actually married to Bumbays or Punjabis, but to majority, the answer is actually no. I think I can speak for them. My husband is Indian, but not Bumbay. Just like the more than 10,000 Indian nationals living and working in the Philippines on professional capacities, serving as CEOs, Director Generals, Presidents, Chairman, Finance Chief General Managers, and many other high-ranking positions that many Filipinos have to salute to. There are hundreds, maybe even thousands of Filipinos married to Indians. Some of them prepared to stay in the Philippines. Most of us, like me, decided to come to India and join our husbands. And many others are spread all over the world. A few of them may be married to Bumbays, and there's nothing wrong with that. The Bumbays have formed a community in the Philippines working in a kind of microfinance industry, earning an honest living while helping many poor Filipinos. But I'm sure many of us would like to be identified as to where our Indian husbands are from. My husband is Indian. He is from Tamil Nadu, and I'm proud to be called an adopted daughter of this state. How about you? Are you married to an Indian too? Which state is your husband from? Do comment down below and join me in letting the world know that India is such a big country and that not all Indians are Bumbays. So guys, thank you so much for joining me in this episode of Filipinian Tales, and I hope you can join me again in my succeeding episodes where I will be discussing more about the Filipino-Indian connections and the life of Filipinos like me who are living here in India.